Hello, YouTube. We got our mystery minis for Cuphead here. We're gonna do like a quick review. I just got my Gorilla Pod stand, so hopefully it'll be less shaky.
I thought you were gonna say Gorilla Garage.
It's basically like a tripod, but you can like bend the legs and stuff. I definitely recommend getting one because right now I'm looking at it and it looks really nice.
Yeah, so it's a little less shaky.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, this is the Kingpin of Cinema. I'm here to do a quick Cuphead review with my good buddy Brain, who collected this whole series, and I'm currently almost done with the series. I need like 3 more figures. And we'll give you our thoughts and our opinions on this set, and at the end recommend if you should collect it or not.
And yeah, we'll get into some more shit after. So let's go with like top 5 favorites. What are you thinking here? Here's one I really like. He's really well done. The colors just pop. He's actually one of the rarest ones in this set. It's Beppy the Clown. My other top 5 are, I'll just pull them out here. Cala Maria, Baroness von Bonbon. She's very delicate. Mugman in the Plane. I don't know why these two, even though they're just like different color, for some reason this blue is just like, it just feels more rare. Even though they're the same rarity, this guy is a Hot Topic exclusive. And this guy is a GameStop exclusive. So my top 5 would probably be, Beppy doesn't stand very well. Beppy, in no particular order, by the way. These 5, and surprisingly, this guy Werner Werman. I don't know. I think he's hilarious. His mini like kind of grew on me. I have an extra one at the office that I use at my work. So. I don't know. What are your top 5, Bob?
Well, I'd say my top 5 would definitely be
Cala Maria. Probably Grim.
Grim Matchstick.
Yeah.
King Dice. And then Cagney Carnation.
Oh yeah, he's a good number 6 for me. I think we both really would have loved if he did the little hand dance thing he does, but this is still just as good. He's a really good figure.
And then I'd probably say Jimmy the Great, because I think he came out really good.
Yeah.
But then I also like
knocking him over, but
I also really like the plain
guys.
The plain ones too. These are really cool.
they're like popping their heads.
Plus, like I like how the heads are the same. For the regular one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So it's like it's the same scale. So
yeah. There's our top 5. So let's talk about our least favorite ones. For me, and you'll probably agree, the absolute worst figure is probably this guy. So this is Ribby and Croaks when they combine into the slot machine. I honestly think they should have went with both of them separated, right?
Yeah,
as 2 different frogs.
I would have preferred to have the 2 frogs, or replace him with another character, like maybe like
Wally Warbles
or the slime.
Or the slime guy?
Yeah, it's the slime guy.
Second least favorite, the devil himself. I don't know why they picked this form. This is his, spoiler alert, this is his like goat form attack. He is very top heavy, and he falls over almost constantly. Well, not right now, but usually when I have him displayed, the next day he's like falling over. He's also the troll of the series because he weighs the same amount as all 4 of these guys right here. Both Plains and Cala Maria. The 4 of these guys weigh the same, so he's literally trolled me when trying to collect this set. So I actually do hate him a lot.
About 5 times?
Yeah. I've gotten like 5 or 6 of him because of misinformation / me taking a risk on a like not full case. and stuff like that. Everyone else is kind of like not bad.
I like everyone else. Like
those are really the two worst. Yeah, I mean, I'm not too fond of the carrot, but I know a lot of people like him. I think he's just like a weird choice.
I don't think it's weird. I think he's a good choice.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's really great visual.
Yeah, he's like basically the first boss of the game. Yeah, everyone else is pretty good.
Yeah, it's a solid set.
Solid set, yeah.
I think the Hildeberg Moon was also a weird choice. I think I would have preferred just Hildeberg herself.
The first form?
Yeah, the first form would have made more sense to me. Not the moon form.
That being said, this figure is very well detailed.
Yeah, it is a cool figure.
It would be top 5 for me, but I don't really like Hildeberg. But in terms of mini quality or mini detail, it's got to go to Beppy, Hildeberg, Bonbon. I don't know. These figures came out really good.
Well, Cuphead and Mugman too are really well done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's talk about layouts for a sec. I know I talked about layouts. Actually, no. Let's talk about recommendation. Would you recommend collecting this set? Here's my answer. My answer is it depends on how big of a Cuphead fan you are. Because if you're going for a complete set, you're in a world of hurt because you have 4 1-in-72s with Hildeberg being the easiest to get. And these two are GameStop and Hot Topic exclusives, and this one is a common case exclusive. And as I mentioned before in other videos, common case is just hard to come by because the only places I've been able to see her are Barnes and Noble and Box Lunch.
So he's the Hot Topic exclusive.
Yeah.
And Hot Topic is absolute garbage when it comes to finding anything. And he's the GameStop exclusive, a little easier to maybe find, but it just depends on your GameStop.
It just depends on how many times your GameStop is going to restock them.
And hopefully you have a GameStop that doesn't have an employee who's also collecting them and opens all the boxes and keeps the rares for himself.
Yeah, we have a store that nearby that opens them and sells them as new.
But the guy will keep the rares for himself. So forget that.
So yeah, so let's talk about layout. Okay, let's say you're a hardcore Cuphead fan and you want to go for the complete set. I'm going to help you out just a little bit.
Just a smidge.
Just a smidge. So here's a sample layout. If you want the 2 easy exclusives, they're going to be right on top in the front for GameStop and Hot Topic. These ones are the Carrot and Werner Werman. So if you go to GameStop, you'll find this guy in the top front and this guy at Hot Topic in the top front, provided that the case is brand new, just hit the store and no one has tampered with it and it's full. The 2 rares for me, I've always found them in the top middle right and the bottom front right. If you're going just to collect a few characters, and you just want Mugman and Cuphead, usually the Mugmans I found are in these 2 locations in the bottom, and then the Cuphead is in the bottom back left. But I put C-M because I'm not 100% sure. That's just my experience of finding him there. So yeah, if you just want to pick up a few, that's some ways to help you out there. Definitely buy a scale if you're gonna get all of them, and just know the weights. It's probably kind of too late now to get the full set because I don't know how many times they're gonna restock. And yeah, and I don't suggest buying a full case online because you're gonna get 4 dupes. If you do manage to find a full case online, I would probably go with the Hot Topic because they have Grim, Matchstick, and Mugman Plain, and I feel like those are, and Werner Werman. I feel like all three of those exclusives are better than the GameStop ones.
Yeah, I mean, well, like Mugman Plain is 1 out of 36. Grim Matchstick is 1 out of 72.
So he'll be the rarest. He's 1 in every 6 shipments.
Yeah, so you're really playing with fire. If you're gonna go to Hot Topic and buy a whole fresh case, just be aware you have a 1 in 6 chance of pulling this guy.
So I wouldn't really recommend it if you're kind of just an average Cuphead fan, and I probably still wouldn't recommend it if you are a huge Cuphead fan.
I would have to also second the sentiment of I don't recommend buying this whole set if you're
just get your favorite guys.
Just get your favorite guys. If you're if you're a completist, this is not the set for you. Because let me tell you, 1 out of 72, 1 out of 72. 1 out of 72.
And Hildeberg. Yeah.
And Hildeberg. 1 out of 72. So you got 4 figures
that are 1 out of 72.
1 out of 72, with 2 of them being exclusives to stores.
Yeah.
This guy online,
people are selling him for like
$160. He goes for like 80 to 90. She alone goes for like 80.
And there's usually not even listings of her.
Yeah, because even if people that put it up for it, like it's not on there for long because someone's gonna buy it.
Yeah.
People are spending $80 to get this character to have a full set.
Yeah. And also definitely join a Facebook trading group because that's how I got my version of her. I did spend some money, but hey, look, I actually got a complete set out of it. So,
but
definitely helps joining a group that loves helping others finish sets.
Even in that's hit and miss because like some people like don't want to trade. Like they'll get them and just like hoard them.
Yeah. So
it's a fantastic set. I love all these characters.
They do look really good. They're really well done.
But trying to be a completionist and get everything, it's a freaking bloody nightmare.
So let's end off this video with what we'd like to see more / missed opportunities. I think we covered missed opportunities. They could have made this guy into 2 separate frogs. They could have used a different form for her. They could have used a different form for him.
I mean, I would have been cool to see Joe Slime.
Yeah.
The other 2 botanical garden characters.
Wally Warbles. Other things I would like to see is the fork guy that you talked to, the NPC. Oh. That would have been cool. Or I know these are getting kind of obscure now, but I don't know. These characters are memorable. The pig guy that you buy upgrades from. Oh yeah. He would be cool.
So if you had to pick one, if you
Chalice. I'm just kidding.
If you had to just pick one character to like replace anybody here with, like who would be the one character you would want the most
to replace one of these existing ones? Yeah. Probably a slot machine for, I don't know, Wally Warbles. He's the bird that's inside the birdhouse.
Oh yeah.
That guy, I really like that guy.
I'd say either him or the robot.
The robot guy, yeah. And then things we can probably expect now that Miss Chalice is going to be a playable character. There will probably be like
a series 2.
A series 2 with Chalice in the plane, Miss Chalice as a person like Cuphead, or even Miss Chalice as a ghost. And there might even be Cuphead and Mugman as ghosts. So there's still a lot of options for series 2. Maybe a Calamaria in her Medusa form.
Oh yeah, that would have been cool.
That would have been cool.
That would have been a cool like chase exclusive.
Or some of her minions or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
There's still a lot of options. A lot of side characters. The axe guy, the apple guy, like just random shit. The coin guy.
The kettle guy.
Elder Kettle.
Yeah.
He would have been good too. Yeah. Or anyone from like the last gauntlet of.
Oh, King Dice Gauntlet.
Yeah. That or the train, the Phantom Train.
Well, that gauntlet could have been its own set.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, Cuphead, cool game.
Cool figs, Hard as hell, just like the game.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed our review.